Hi green belt, so we're going to start with the warm-up. I have a die, an exercise die. I'm going to roll it, let's say 7 times. I'm probably not going to have you do the number that is here. I'm going to make it a little less because some of these are really high numbers to do with these. So I'm going to roll. We're going to do however many of what it says, and we'll do it again. So let's see. Roll. The first thing we have to do is burpees. 5 burpees. Go. 5 as fast as you can. Alright, now you can keep going if you're not done yet, but we're gonna roll. Alright, next thing to do is 10 jump squats. So basically all it is you jump, squat. 10. Go. Alright, next thing we have to do is a side plank. Now, it's a side plank. We're just going to do one plank. So, go down your arms like this, and I'm going to count only 15 seconds. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. Alright. And we roll. Jump lunges. You're going to do 4 on each leg. So, just jump, lunge. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure you do 4 on each leg. Next. And we roll. Keep laying out once we're in. Alright, now I do 10. So, okay, so you're gonna run in place like this. 1, 2. Every time, pick a leg. Every time that one goes up, that you count. So, like 1, 2, 3, like that. 10. Alright, then it's gonna be our last roll. See. Mountain climbers, 10 mountain climbers. So that's when you're on horse and you bring one knee up and the other knee up on the ground, like you're in a plank position. Your knee goes up. 10 of those. Alright, as soon as you're done with that, you keep doing while I talk. You have a 1 minute to stretch. Alright? Alright, go. Alright, next thing I'm going to do is work on kicks. So, get your back leg side kick. So, I want you to make sure you turn your foot. We're going to start with just the chamber, okay? So, when you do your chamber, you want to bring it all the way back like this. So, your butt is facing target and your heel is facing target. Hang on, let me kick this thing out of the way. Okay. The other thing I want you to focus on is turning your front foot. So, it's going to become your back foot. But for now, it's your front foot, right? When you bring up your chamber, your foot turns all the way around. Let me see if I can get you to see my feet better. 1 second. There, okay. So, watch my feet. I don't have a chance. I turn my foot a little bit before I start. That way I don't have to do a whole 180. You turn your foot a little bit start. Now while I bring up my chamber, I turn my back foot. Alright? Let me make you taller again. Okay. think that's better. All right. So, you're crooked. Okay. So that's what we're gonna focus on first. So guard stance, rotate and bring up your chamber. Ready? 1. And then put it down. You're gonna use the other leg. 2. Put it down. 3. 4. 5. All right. Now all the way back. Now we're going to add the kick. So here you're gonna rotate. You're still doing it like in pieces. Rotate chamber, kick, and put it down. Rotate chamber, kick, and put it down. Alright, every time I count. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice job. All the way back. Alright, so this month we're working on potential. That's our star. So what that means is your potential is the best you can be, right? So you're trying to work up to the best you can be. The way to do that is to one way you can do that is to practice, right? And persevere, right? If you give up when you do something wrong, you're ever going to reach potential? No. But if you practice getting better and keep working towards your goal, are you going to reach potential? Yes. So, part of that is practicing it correctly, okay? If you practice the wrong thing over and over and over again, you're just going to be really good at doing it wrong. You're not going to be able to do it right. You're going to be really good at it, really good at doing it wrong, right? We want to be really good at doing it right. So that means that we have to go back and fix things when we do them wrong and practice them the right way, right? Okay, so guard stance. Now you're going to put it all together. So every time I count, chamber kick. If you notice that you don't have chambers, you don't reach chambers, I want you to go back and fix yourself. All right, ready? Guard stance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice job. All right, one more time. This time, we're also working on intensity. So I want you to make sure you have your warrior faces, your lockout, your martial intent. All right, martial intent means you're showing purpose in what you're doing, right? You're not just throwing at your leg. You're showing that it's actually a solid kick, all right? All right, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, nice job. All right, now to practice this, you need something you can jump over. I'm using a medicine ball. Later, we're going to need something heavy that you can lift. If you don't have a medicine ball, water jugs or whatever. Something you can lift. But for now, we're going to be jumping over it. I'm just using this so we don't have two separate things. All right, so you are going to stand next to it. You're going to jump to the side. Jump to the side. Guard stance, side kick. And the next time, side, 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 2 side kicks. And then 3 side kicks. 4 side kicks. Got it? Until time runs out. You're trying to see what number you can get to. All right? Go. Alright, next we're going to work on your form. Now, we've been doing the form for the past 4 months, so we're kind of just going to briefly go over it. Ready? Guard stance? 1, hammer fist. 2, punch. 3, descending hammer fist. 4, front kick. 5, pump jump front kick. Ah, unwind hammer fist. Hammer fist. Hang over here. Every back fist. Hammer fist. Spin hook kick. Low block. Side kick. Step punch. Step out punch. Step hammer. Spin hammer. Hammer. Right kick. Side kick. Ah. Alright, now before we get to how we're going to practice this, quick puppy break. Come here, look. Maverick, come here. Yeah, say hi. Say hi. Oh.
You don't know.
Yes. Quick puppy break. Okay. I guess he was very intrigued. He tried to bring in that giant stick earlier. That's more like a small tree. That's okay. Okay, now we're going to practice form 2 ways. But first thing, we're practicing your intensity in your form. So like I was just talking about, you need your martial intent. You need your warrior faces. You need Kias aren't necessarily necessary. I know that was 2 words. Not necessary for intensity, but they can help add, right? You can have intensity without or with noise. The 2 examples I always use are Mr. Van and Mrs. Petching. Mrs. Petching's forms are really intense, but without a lot of noise. Mr. Van's forms are still really intense, with a lot of noise, right? You can go both ways. So, you can take cards, or you can find some online. Alright, like I'm sure you can find a card simulator or whatever. Just look it up. Here's what you're going to do. You're going to pull a card. Whatever number you get, that is the intensity level I want you to have. So aces are 1s, and I have 2, all left are 10. Jacks, queen, kings, you just pull again. So, if you get a level 1, it's the least amount of intensity you can have. Okay? Level 10 is the most amount of intensity you can have, and everything else is like in between. It's like 5 smack dab in the middle, you know, lower, higher. Alright? So that's how you're going to practice that, and then we're going to practice again. So, go practice that. Go. Alright, here's the next thing we're going to practice your form. It is pyramids like we did before with our object jump over. Now you need a heavy object I was talking about. This is an 8-pound medicine ball. You can use whatever you have access to. So, here's what you're going to do. You're going to hold it. You're going to do a squat. You're going to put it down. You're going to do one move of your form. Then you're going to pick it up. Squat. Down. 2 moves of your form. Pick it up, squat down. 3 moves of your form. You don't have to do like 3 squats and you do 3 moves. I mean, if you want to, that's totally cool. But you're mainly focusing on doing the 4 moves at a time, alright? So you're starting, when I say you're going to do 1 move, you do 1 move. Then you start over and do 2 moves. And then 3, alright? This is just making sure all the moves are really nailed into your head. Alright? Go. Alright guys, so the next thing we're going to work on is your self-defenses. So these are, again, we've done them in the air a million times. Now, that was just a little flying thing. But, since you guys are at home or, at school, I can't watch you to make sure you're doing the self-defense safely if you're doing it on a person. So I'm going to continue having you do them in the air. Okay? We have been working on doing them on people in classes a little bit, not much. But I want to make sure you know how to throw perfectly if we were in person. But either way, we're going to continue doing them in the air. But now we're going to add in martial intent. So I was talking about this earlier. Martial intent is showing the intention in what you are doing in your form or self-defense or whatever you're doing, right? So in order to do that, one way we use is a lockout. So lockout is when you tighten up your muscles as you strike. See the difference? This is without lockout. This is with lockout. You tighten up your muscles and lock out your technique before you bring it back, right? Instead of just putting your hand out there. This is beneficial not only because it looks better, but it also adds power. So if you get hit with something with lockout, it hurts more than if you just get hit like this. Okay? So that's one way. Another way is with our warrior phases, right? We can't just look, we can't be smiling, right? That kind of like takes away the martial intent if we're just all happy. We gotta have our grr faces on, alright? There's something more I was gonna say, but I don't remember what it is. Yeah, that's all I have. Kias also, especially self-defenses, right? We want to make a lot of noise. Okay, now, are Kias necessary to be intense? No. But if you're being intense, should you be really loud? Yes, so it gets everyone else's attention, right? Okay. Moving on, we're going to work on your self-defenses. I know my trouble. First one they put us in the head like we step forward. Strike, strike, track up, grab, pull back, punch. 1, 2, 3, yeah. Alright, one more time. Out of my trouble. Step. Boom, boom. Track, grab, punch. Yeah. Alright, another one. Out of my trouble. Somebody throws a punch. Block, parry, grab. Punch, punch. Turn. Elbow, rotate, and throw. One more time. Out of my trouble. Step. Block, parry, grab. Punch, punch. Turn. Elbow, rotate, and throw. 1, 2, step. Yeah. Alright, so we're going to play a game with that. Here's how this game works. You need to mark 2 places. Okay, for example, I could use my exercise staff and this book. I was going to say, try and get these in shots. Right here, and right here. Realistically, you want them a lot farther away than they are, but, for the sake of making sure you can see everything. Okay. At the first one, you're in your out of my trouble. Right, if the attacker is coming from the back, like headlock, they're coming from the back like this, and you step forward. And then you're not going to step that way, so you have to be into them, right? So for headlock, I want you to face this way, towards the rest of the stuff. And for straight punch kataguruma, you face the other way. You'll see why in a second. So, let's say I was going to do kataguruma, right? I do my block, straight punch, boom, boom, turn, throw, and then I need to do my 1, 2, 2 step. I'm going to go 1, 2, 2 step away, Kia, and then run to my other thing as fast as you can. Okay? Here's why we're doing this. Because I feel like a lot of times people think that when we do our 1, 2, 2 step, that's just the end of it. We just freeze, pose, boom, we're done. But in reality, you still need to get away. Okay, the 1, 2 step is to make sure they're not getting back up and coming to attack you immediately, because we don't want to turn it back when they are. Right? We're not just going to, when we're done, we don't just turn it back. Because then if the fight's not over, they can get back up. And we're now at a disadvantage. But we want the 2 step to check our surroundings, and then we still have to get away farther, right? We can't just stay there. You go and tell a trusted adult, so a parent, grandparent, guardian, someone you live with, or a teacher, police officer, firefighter, that kind of stuff, okay? You go tell somebody, a trusted adult. Don't just, if you're in a store, don't just go up to the first person you see and tell them, right? Find someone that you think can help you, alright? Mr. Stewart would always tell us that if you are attacked and can't find your grown-up, to go stand next to or walk with a mom with kids in a store, because they're more likely to treat you as if you're their own kid, That's what I was always told, but if your first choice is always trust adult, someone you know who you know can help you, or someone who you know will help you, like police officer, firefighter, that kind of deal, okay? So, you are going to do that. You're going to do your self-defenses in until we run out of time. And the other thing I want you to focus on, besides running away as fast as you can, is your martial intent. All right. I want you to key out. I want you to stay out of my trouble as fast as you can. I want you to have your curve faces on and your lockout. Okay. Go. All right. The last thing we're going to over today is your experience set. Now, I want you to do an open hand. Especially if you're doing inside, you're open hand, so you don't hit anything, but it's really just an extension of your arm, so you should be able to do an open hand either way. So, let me straighten this out. I feel like you guys are crooked. Okay. So, guard stance. Strike. Strike. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Down. 1, 2, 3. Down. Alright, now. I'm not going to edit that thing in, but I want you to do that. I'm going to say the counts. I want you to do it 3 more times, and I want you to make sure you also have martial intent with your weapons, right? They're not just throwing batons, you're actually hitting something. Okay, ready? 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, boom. 1, 2, 3, boom. Alright, ready? Go to even more than you had last time. 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last time, ready? 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. Alright, next up, guys. That is all we're going to do for today. Remember, our stripe is intensity, our star is potential. That is it. Alright, bye guys, see you later.